Heyo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Grandmaster, back at ya for another video. And in this one, we're going to be unboxing this MSi 27-inch curved monitor, and I'm going to be giving you guys my first initial thoughts on it.
Grandmaster Glass.
I've been waiting to get this monitor for quite some time, and I've kind of been on the bubble on it. Over the last few months, I've been increasing in my gameplay and going from a casual gamer to more of an esports enthusiast. So the little things that I've slowly started to upgrade have actually started to create a noticeable increase in my gameplay. And this is one of the bigger purchases that I've been on the bubble about, so I thought I'd make a good video for you guys, unboxing it and giving you my thoughts on it. This is the Optix G27C4W. It is a MSi brand, and coincidentally I have a MSi graphics card, so it's going to work in tandem perfectly because it does have the AMD FreeSync, which helps the refresh rate and anti-flicker, so I'm very curious to see how that affects the gameplay. So this monitor is called the Optix G27C4W. It's a 27-inch, and I am upgrading from 24-inch to 27 inches. You don't think that it's a big difference, but if you have the two side by side, which I am going to do in a few minutes, you'll know the difference instantly, how much real estate those extra 3 inches creates for you. So all of the features on this monitor include the anti-flicker, the frameless bezel design, the AMD FreeSync compatibility. It's got a wide color gambit, as well as the fast 1 millisecond response time, and the 165 refresh rate, the 1500R curved display, as well as the MSi gaming setup. So I'm very, very happy with all of those features. It's a huge upgrade from my current setup. I've been very pleased with my Dell monitors, but when I've been looking for the competitive edge, this is going to be the move, I think. I'm going from response rate anywhere from 5 milliseconds all the way up to 15 milliseconds. The 15 milliseconds is actually very noticeable, so I'm super interested to see what the 1 millisecond creates in gameplay and almost no lag comparison to 15 seconds, which is noticeably a quarter of a second difference. The refresh is 165, and I'm going from a 60 hertz refresh rate, so that is a huge increase, so I'm interested to see how that affects my gameplay. As well, it does have the AMD FreeSync. Coincidentally, I have the MSi graphics card, so that's going to work in tandem perfectly. I've never gamed on a 27-inch curved monitor, more or less even sat for more than 10 minutes in front of one, so I'm very interested to see and excited to be sitting in front of this monitor. So I'm going to be keeping my two 24-inch monitors as well as this 27-inch monitor. It'll have my 27-inch side by side my 24 inches, and to set all of that up, I've lost all of my desk real estate at this point, so I've got a triple monitor stand that's got adjustable arms so I can get the exact positions that I need, and I'm very, very excited to be using that. The last tip I'll give before I start unboxing this, I actually learned that a HDMI cord does not transmit over 60 hertz. So it doesn't matter if it's a 4K cord or a 2K cord, 1440p, you're not going to get over 60 hertz out of it. This monitor actually comes with an HDMI cord, but it's misleading. It's got all of the ports that you need, but they nicely included an HDMI cord, but you actually need a display port to transmit over 60 hertz. So prior to ordering this, I actually learned that knowledge, so I'll pass it on to you guys so you know that as well. It's not something that everybody tells you or that's written on the box. So I think I would have plugged it in with the included HDMI cord and been super confused that I wasn't getting over 60 hertz refresh rate. So other than that, guys, let's turn it around and let's start unboxing it, and I'm going to get it all set up. So as it stands, this is my current workstation and gaming setup. Over the last few months, I've worked pretty hard to get it set up like this. I'm really, really pleased with the outcome and just the overall aesthetics of it, but I am very, very excited to get this third monitor set up. So it'll have two 24 inches on either side and a 27-inch right in the center. These monitors, by the way, if I didn't mention, are 60 hertz 1080p. They're really great monitors, but when you are trying to get the best performance and get that competitive edge, having a higher refresh monitor and having a lower millisecond response rate is going to be a huge improvement. to be empty. Alrighty, what do we got here, everybody? I might just say the one word was oops. Press it back in there. Oh, we're seeing what I like. So in here, it's included some of the mounting hardware, and that I'm not going to be using. I'm going to be doing the triple monitor mount right onto the back of it. It's a universal fit, so we actually don't need that. It's included that HDMI cord I mentioned that we're also not going to be using. It's got some more part of the hardware, power cord, power brick, and small instruction manual. So I'm going to start creating some space in my desk area, and we're going to get this all set up. That is nice. Just enough curve on it. That MSi. I wonder if that is LED lit or not. We'll find out. That almost zero bezel frameless design. Right to the edge. Super awesome. Very excited. All the ports. It's got the power, 2 HDMI, and then the one display port. The universal mounting hardware is going to fit into that perfectly. So I'm going to chuck the rest of the included hardware, but it's awesome that they included it. Felt very sturdy, super industrial, and very heavy metal, so that was cool. Alright, let's start setting this up. So now, actually, let's just hold it up against my other monitors and let's see the difference. Definitely noticeable difference. With that curved display, I'm very, very interested to see what that creates. And just the peripheral relief of having to look left to right, you're going to be able to see it a bit much easier. Made for gamers and created. Ooh-wee. Shit is about to get crazy in here. About to be like disassembling everything. Starting to get my monitor set up. Got the mounting hardware all going. So yeah, this is gonna be a big change. And my room feels like it's in a whirlwind, but hey. I'm gonna use that table to stage everything. I'm gonna clear it off. Put all my like computer stuff on it. Get my computer unplugged. Get my mounting hardware off of these monitors. Get the new triple monitor hardware on there. And slowly try to piece this crazy setup back together. Let's do it. Progress update. Wow, that feels weird. Got the mounts on these 3 monitors. We're good to go, nice and secure. I have a side desk, and it's just like an end table, and I'm gonna use that for the meantime. And I'm gonna set my computer off to the side. That way I can utilize my whole desk. Don't know what I want to do with my monitor speakers. With these, I built the stand so they kick back a little bit, face towards you. I don't know if I want to build an actual stand that sits on the floor so they can stand freestanding, or how I want to incorporate those into the desk. Now I've gotten the wall mount, the triple monitor mount unboxed. This does look like it's going to be a challenge. It'll be fun though. undoing my whole computer station and remounting everything, all 3 monitors. All the parts feel substantial, really well machine made, so I feel secure actually putting 3 monitors on it, because that was something I was worried about. This is the mount for it. At some point, maybe I will mount it to the wall or to the actual bottom, but this is going to be a substantial way to actually mount it. I wish you could feel that is super heavy, like that's got to be a couple pounds. Yo, on camera, it definitely doesn't feel or look as overwhelming, but in person, feel like you're in a fighter cockpit. Holy shit. Wow, this is gonna be an awesome experience. I'll be able to have my Twitch on one side, have my camera and like my Discord chat, different things on that side. So this is gonna be a sick setup. Wow. I'm gonna need to fine tune on the actual mount, but definitely more substantial than I was expecting. I was expecting for the worst, hoping for the best, and this mount from Mount Up is actually really good. Super sturdy, substantial. I feel comfortable putting all 3 monitors on it. Now what needs to happen is a new desk. And of course we gotta go for that peel. Oof. Nice. Hey, there it is, all set up with the triple monitor and the MSi 27-inch curved in the center. It absolutely blew me away the first time I turned it on. It is a night and day difference between the 2 monitors. Not only the size, real estate, but the performance and just the overall experience is much better on this screen with that wider color gambit. It's hard to tell on camera. There is definitely a difference in the screen quality. It is absolutely night and day. Every time I do these upgrades, there's a considerable increase in gameplay and just overall fun that I have, which is all that really matters. I went from a 19-inch 720p to a 24-inch 1080p to a 27-inch 1080p, and I am blown away with the differences every time I changed monitors. Just those little increases make a difference, and who likes to play a video game and lose? So it's those competitive edges that make a difference. Getting that 1 millisecond refresh time is absolutely clutch. 165 hertz refresh. I couldn't be more happy with the results. Took me about a day to get it all reset back up. Did a little bit of feng shui. My glass case used to be on the right side, now it's on the left. I do want to kind of show off my PC, and I need to find a better desk for it. There's like a side end table, but here pretty soon I'll build up a smaller table and put it out so I can see it. That's the whole point of doing all the RGB and the acrylic panel, so I can see into it and just days off if I felt like it. So also, before I could even finish this video, my other little upgrade came. Keep an eye out for the next video. That is a gaming chair. I really wasn't into them for a while. Started thinking about it. I've had this chair for almost 5 years now, and I love it. You know, it's starting to get a little bit worn, but I'm going to continue to keep it. Maybe take it out in the studio, have it be an extra chair for somebody when they come in and hang out. But that gaming chair will be really cool to see. Can't believe I waited this long to upgrade my monitor to a more gaming oriented monitor like this. Didn't really even have to be 27 inches. That was just, you know, I said go big or go home. But the 165 refresh with the 1 millisecond response is insane. Alrighty guys, I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. I had a great time setting it up. I'm glad I finally went through with the purchase and got this gaming monitor, because it's a huge increase to my gameplay. Hopefully you got something out of it, and if you've been on the bubble as well, know that I give it a huge thumbs up. I highly suggest it. If you're into video gaming and you want the competitive edge, having something like this with a high refresh rate is definitely the way to go. Alrighty guys, keep an eye out for the next video when I unbox and set up my gaming chair. And other than that guys, remember, never stop evolving.
Grandmaster Glass.